A first appearance in freedom after a harrowing ordeal. 2 Frenchmen and a South Korean woman arrived at the presidential palace in Burkina Faso's capital for an audience with the country's leader. One of the men managed to find a few words. All our thoughts go out to the families of the soldiers and to the soldiers who lost their lives to free us from this hell. We wanted to offer our condolences right away. The men were seized in neighbouring Benin on May the 1st, whilst touring an area France has long advised travellers to avoid. Amid fears the hostages would be handed over to jihadists in Mali, French President Emmanuel Macron gave the green light for special forces to raid their captors' camp. That raid left 4 kidnappers dead, as well as 2 French commandos, Cédric de Pierrefonds and Alain Bertoncello. The team also stumbled across the South Korean and another American hostage, managing to free them both. Jihadist groups have long been active across Burkina Faso and Mali, and their violence seems to be spreading. France has some 4,500 troops in the region to combat the threat, and most locals back their presence.
I'm joined now by Thomas Schiller, Regional Director for the Sahel at the Konrad Adenauer Foundation here in Germany. He's based in Bamako. Mr. Schiller, thanks for joining us. Were these people very unlucky to be taken hostage, or were they foolish to be visiting the area?
Good afternoon from Bamako. Answer your question a little bit with reluctance because, the area of northern Benin is considered since a very long time, as a very dangerous one, as a no-go area. If you look at the map from the French Foreign Ministry, it is in deep red, so it is formally not counseled for French and, of course, also other European or Western tourists to go there. So they should have known that.
What more do we know about the militants who took them?
Sorry, pardon, I don't get your question.
What more do we know about the group who took them? Yeah,
there are a lot of groups operating in the Sahel, so these are separated groups, small groups, which take hostages initially and then hand them over to larger groups. And so in this case, it is thought that this is a small group from Burkina who did the hostage taking, and the hostages were on the way to Mali, and that was also the French General Command said that it was nearly the last option to liberate the hostages still being in Burkina. If they go to Mali and being handed over to a larger terrorist group, it would have been much more difficult to liberate them.
As you said, there are several extremist groups operating in the area. Jihadi violence appears to be on the rise in the Sahel. What's fueling this increase?
The increase is mainly due to the non-existence of state institutions in large areas of the Sahelian countries. If you look at the center of Mali or the north of Burkina, the nation-state is not present there. And this is not only the presence of security forces, which is lacking, it's also the presence of basic state institutions. There's territorial administration, schools, and all this means that there are large parts of the country which are not controlled anymore by the government in a very strong way. And that, of course, enables groups to operate there. And that is one reason why we have this rise in insecurity. But let me say also that it is not only jihadism which is a threat, it's many, many other armed groups, not only jihadist ones, which are contributing to the insecurity in the area.
Thomas Schiller of the Konrad Adenauer Foundation, thanks for your analysis.
Thank you.